Thank you guys for tuning in to the Realist and the Visionary podcast. Our podcast can be listened on all major streaming apps. Join us on our website at www.therealistthevisionary.com. Click that first tab and hop in our community chat.
Facts. Share some feedback and show us some love. Talk to us about anything. Also head over to The Righteous Speaks to be featured on our show. So go ahead, check out the website at www.therealistthevisionary.com. Cheers. The Realist.
The Visionary.
The Realist.
The Visionary.
The Realist.
The Visionary.
The realist.
And the Visionary.
And this show is brought to you by
StruggleLife.net. Go get the rest of your AITs on StruggleLife.net. I think I only have like mediums and larges left. Maybe an extra large. But yeah, man, go get that. They almost gone, folks. Almost gone.
Word, my name is Tena and I am the Realist.
And it's your boy Dutch the Visionary.
Yes, thank you for tuning in to another episode. We appreciate the love and the support. Please do us a favor, follow us on TikTok and IG at The Realist the Visionary, and head over to the website at www.therealistthevisionary.com. What's good, everybody? What's good, Dutch? What, you got a problem with me? You got a problem with me, son, huh?
Son, don't ever tell me. Don't ever try to me in your life. now you taking it way too far.
You got a problem, huh?
Taking it way too far.
You got some grievances, huh?
Taking it way too far.
Oh, yeah? What's up? What's going on in the Matrix today?
Yeah, you've been watching too much battle rap.
Stop it. Anyways, what's going on in the Matrix today?
Stock market crashed a little bit. Not crashed, but niggas lost some bread. Niggas is panicking, acting like, they just acting a certain way about it. But all it is that the stock market is on a shopping spree right now. In regards to the government shutdown, I guess Trump had furloughed about 900,000 government employees, I guess, during this particular run. And people had like a broke down like how many government jobs were lost during certain presidents' time. So when Bill Clinton, I guess he had to shut down the government between 95 and 96, and 284 employees were furloughed, and it lasted for 21 days. Bill Clinton also in 95 had 800,000 employees furloughed, but that lasted for 5 days. Trump in 2025 had 900,000 employees furloughed, and it's been going on for 10 days and it's still going. Obama had 800,000 employees furloughed, and that lasted for 16 days. And then also Trump had it going in 2018, 2019, 380,000 employees furloughed, and that lasted for about 35 days. So these are all during the these quote unquote government shutdowns. Now, what does it mean? Another thing that I noticed here, that the government shutdowns happen more often when the House is ran by Republicans.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Not when the Senate is ran by Democrats, but when it's ran by Republicans, the House, because sometimes you could have a Democratic president but have a House full of Republicans, and vice versa. Mm-hmm. When a House is ran by Republicans, this is when the government shutdowns seem to always happen. Now, what significance does that mean? So in regards to the stock people, it means to show the stock market might be pulling back for the next few days, right? Or however long it happens. That's why this information was, given. But I think it's something that could, that needs to be studied and looked at, these quote unquote government shutdowns. What happens every time when they do this, and why do they always, shut down the studio, allegedly,
Yeah, I mean, my bank, it shows like a little alert. If you're affected by the government shutdown.
Right.
You know?
I
guess I don't know what they giving out. Loans and shit. I don't know.
A lot of people is like, I don't know how the government shut down, but y'all still collecting taxes off everybody.
Yeah.
But outside of that, there's nothing really like too spectacular going on in the Matrix that I think is worth bringing up at this very moment. This episode is about the Matrix.
Yeah, well, let's get to it then.
Yeah.
This is episode 280. 280 episodes. We are creeping up on 300,000 episodes.
You mean 300?
300,000.
300?
300 episodes. I can't say 300,000.
It's not 300,000.
I don't know where I got the 1,000 from, people. All right, just bear with me.
I mean, you're speaking of a number that it could happen.
300,000.
If we get 300,000 episodes, then I don't know what would be going on.
How would we get to that? I don't even know. What would we, 80 years old?
Nah, we could probably accomplish that.
That's if we did episodes like every day. Yeah.
2 a day.
Yeah.
For the next 4 years.
I don't know about that. The numbers still ain't. Okay, scratch that, people. Episode 280, and we are slowly approaching 300 episodes. I don't know why I said 300,000. I'm thinking about downloads. Get us to 300,000 downloads, damn it. All right. But yeah, we'll plan ahead and we'll let you know if we decide to do something to celebrate 300,000 episodes.
But she said it again. And it's okay.
What'd I say?
300,000 episodes. It's okay. Folks, we're going to get there one day. That's all it is. That's the magic number.
Where's my mind? Okay, 300 episodes.
Right.
Damn it.
What's the name of this episode?
The Algorithm.
The Algorithm. See, I'm proud of you for just keeping it simple.
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
Episode 280, The Algorithm.
The Algorithm. Now, the algorithm. People I think we spoke about it before on different episodes, that the algorithm has changed. They told us this. I want y'all to understand that they told us this. They did not hide this from us. This wasn't something that was swept under the rug. They told us that they was going to be putting in algorithms that were tailored more towards the consumer, the audience.
Dutch is talking about social media algorithms, by the way.
Oh, no, I'm talking beyond that. I'm talking commercial on your TV screen.
I consider that's still media. That's still media.
Okay, social media. Yeah. Media. Yeah, media was going to be tailored towards the audience. Down to the commercial, down to the product, etc., etc. They showed y'all how they've been following your patterns of everything that you do on a day-to-day basis, from your purchases down to your locations that you be at, like you'll go to the store and purchase some laundry detergent. Let's say you purchase Tide. You go to the store, purchase Tide. You go pop on your Netflix. You're gonna get a Tide commercial. Let's say you decide to switch it up next month and you get what's the other one? Gain. Mm-hmm. Now, when you come home that one day after you finish shopping at Walmart, you're getting a Walmart commercial that's advertising Gain products. That's how tailored they got it. And you know how they know that? From your credit card that's connected to your account.
Yeah, they're using all this data.
They're using all this data, and it's connecting it to what you have today as an algorithm.
Well, I want to talk about the history of algorithms, because I feel like we have to break down the word to expose the true agenda, right? So the concept of algorithms, that goes all the way back to ancient civilizations, of course, such as like ancient Egypt, Mesopotamia, India. All right. So it was basically like methods of calculations and problem solving, right? And when you actually research the etymology of the word, right, you'll see some things like Old French, algoritme, the Arabic numeral system, or like medieval Latin, algoritmus, or something like that. A mangled transliteration of Arabic, which is like al-Qawaris. Y'all know I can't say shit. Al-Khwarizmi, something like that, okay? And even that was a person who was like a mathematician, all right? So they introduced like the sophisticated mathematical works to like the West. But when you go deeper and break down the actual word, I found out that it also derives from this word called algo, Algol. And that actually means a variable star in the constellation, aka it even gets even further. It blatantly will say the demon. Like algo means the demon, right? And then when you get to the rhythm part, of course, that derives from arithmetic, and that means a divination by numbers. So when I think of divination by numbers, I think of numerology, I think of occultic practices. We broke down before how all this shit on the internet is connected to the B system, down to the URL. www even translate to 666. So every time we are all searching on websites, we're all putting 666 right before we actually put the website address. So for the algorithm to have some type of name of like the demon, this is on brand. Would you say, Dutch?
Yeah, of course. Like, it's like very on brand. Like, even going back into what you were saying with the www, for those who didn't like make that discovery like years ago, that was more like a was it geometry? Is that what we talk about?
Well, it was Hebrew letters that it was translated to gematria or something like that.
Gematria,
it was 666.
Right, that led to that particular thing with the quote unquote World Wide Web setup.
Yeah.
And even like when you start thinking like talking about what numbers and what this whole internet is, and then you said the demon numbers is what you pretty much translated it to, right? You said arithmetic, which is numbers and math, whoop-de-whoop, right?
Yeah, because like even with the industry, when it comes to masonry or just the elite, everything is done at a certain time, right? And It might be a set of 3. You might find 6s, you might find 13s. That's very intentional.
It just had me thinking of the Matrix logo. Not the logo, but their iconic little numbers, the green and black.
The zeros and ones, the zeros and ones, the zeros and ones. Yeah,
it's a pattern. So like, we don't see that pattern, but this is the pattern that those who have that technology and is mastering it. Who knows what the
we're all frequencies,
right?
Like even like colors. Like if you're a graphic artist, if you want to get to an exact color, you're gonna type in a certain type of code, right?
Right. For those who don't know, the color block is crazy. You know what I mean?
It's like the hex number or something.
1A000112.
Yep, and it gets you to a specific
type color that you're looking for or whatever. Like for those who don't know.
Yeah, even with coding. Like, okay, you go on a website, it looks all pretty, you see all these pictures, but everything behind the content is a code.
It's a bunch of numbers and symbols.
That goes back to MySpace. And of course, we're going to talk about social media because that's the focus of the show with the algorithm. But even with MySpace, how we used to talk about how we would do our own coding on our profiles. We would find the different like stickers, the little bling stickers, the scrolling effects, the music, coded a certain way, right? Had to copy and paste it a certain way so it could appear on our profile like perfectly.
The only 2 websites that I can remember where they kept it that advanced with the coding was, and they did it for a few, and I remember even taking classes in school and learning how to code.
Me too, but I don't remember none of that.
But I do remember the open, alligator, whatever they call it. You know what I'm saying? That symbol being one of the prominent symbols in order to input what you're looking for. But that it was MySpace and Tumblr. Mm-hmm. Those 2 websites kept coding as a thing, and it's unfortunate because our generation, like for those who was in high school who was doing that, especially the MySpace people, we missed out.
We should have kept that going, but
we missed out on what we could have took our brains to when it comes to like coding and internet shit. We should all be not working, but like doing them type of jobs where this is just what the fuck that generation
or just
does.
Like basic level of understanding. But
but to a point where it was advanced though, because it was like ABCs. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like you were saying with the algorithm and coding, how it's all this numerical, symbolic, massive system But for some reason, it's crazy how it's portrayed to us in just these, MK Ultra colorways and shit.
Yeah, I mean, so algorithms have been a part of like damn near every generation. Like if I said it's been the ancient times, of course now it's AI, right? It's like the AI algorithm, the machine algorithm. To me, it's kind of crazy. So anything that we see, like Dutch says, is specifically tailored to us. The AI has been studying us for a very, very, very long time, even before it was introduced. Like even in New York City, when you go to Times Square, the billboards was reading people and studying people for a very long time. And that was before the AI system was like, Chat, GPT and all this stuff was introduced to us. So algorithms, it's a darker, evil meaning. Satan's controlling all of this. That's why the Matrix, everybody was plugged in, right? Because technology and all of that is like the mysteries. The Most High has cut off the knowledge of the fallen angels, but whatever they did keep, this is what we're seeing right now today. So all of these techs, these billionaire, quote unquote, just super intelligent computer whiz dorks like Steve Jobs and who else? I don't even want to put Elon in there. Should we? I guess. I mean,
he's an alien. That's a robot.
Or Zuckerberg, or all these damn people, right? They're getting their information from the fallen angels. That's why the algorithm is AKA the algo, AKA the demon. It's true. It's very true. People don't understand it, but it's true. Also, just to throw out just some of the key figures behind like the first known algorithms, there was Euclid. He was like an ancient Greek mathematician, and he was famous for the Euclid algorithm. And it was a method to find like the greatest common divisor of two numbers, right? And then the guy that I mentioned before earlier, where the name kind of derives from, Al-Khwarizmi. Yeah, just Google it. And he was known as like the father of algebra. All right. And he was a Persian mathematician, and he actually introduced the systematic approaches to solve linear and quadratic equations. All right. So he is the person that's quote unquote the father of algebra. All right. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about the social media algorithms. Let's go back to the early days of social media, right, Dutch? Mm-hmm. Let's just take it to Instagram, because I feel like Instagram and Vine were the beginning of the brain rot, just endless scrolling material. Would you say that? Because Facebook and MySpace wasn't really endless scrolling. It just wasn't. Like, it just wasn't like, on MySpace, you might have made, I don't even remember on MySpace. Were we making posts on MySpace? Mm-hmm. We were?
Yeah.
I know we had inboxes. We had the top 8 friends. I just remember MySpace just hooking up the page a certain type of way. But we was making posts?
Yeah.
Somewhat. I don't know. Facebook came more into that.
The first one to introduce endless scrolling was Tumblr.
No, it wasn't. Mm-hmm. Tumblr was before Instagram?
Yes.
When did Vine come out?
Vine came out, I mean, I'm just going off the top of my brain. I could be wrong. I feel like Vine came out right before Snapchat. Vine came out right after Tumblr.
Okay, I will give you, like, Tumblr was definitely just the first introduction of
and it said Tumblr was the introduction, and it was. When I think back, you had to go on the website and you had to keep scrolling up to see what people was posting. You had to keep scrolling up to see what people was putting art out. You had to you did, and it was like threads of how it went. Tumblr actually, the reason why you had threads and all that comment section shit, yeah, Tumblr kind of championed that. and like an integrated website that had the comment with the picture. Yeah, Tumblr was the one that introduced all that.
And then the people over at Instagram, they kind of just took that same theme and
made it more clean and constructed because Tumblr still didn't have an app yet.
Yeah, it was just a website.
Tumblr was still strictly a website, and that's what changed the game.
And that was like a big, like in New York, I don't know, I feel like New Yorkers kind of ran the Tumblr fashion pages, in my opinion. Unless that was just something we saw. That was our algorithm.
That was your algorithm. That's really what. But New York, Paris, LA, and maybe Atlanta, I would say. And I don't think in places in the UK for sure, those are real popular with Tumblr. You'll see a lot of UK stuff. It was really connecting that foreign side of fashion with the United States fashion, but mainly just the fashionable states of the United States, if that makes sense. That's at least what I remember seeing on Tumblr, because I remember when they would do these quote unquote Tumblr events where the people on Tumblr, it'll be like a popular person on Tumblr saying like, "Hey guys, no, let's all have this photo shoot link up
Bryant Park
in Bryant Park or Union Square." This was a thing, and it'll be thousands of them pulling up on a random day. You know what I mean?
No, I know. Like, that's why I was saying like,
yeah, it was Tumblr.
It was the New York algorithm for me because we like from New York, so yeah, that's all I saw.
Remember, Tumblr's how ASAP Rocky and them even became popular.
Oh yeah,
and they was the only ones I feel like that actually got popular from that website out of all the social medias.
Well, then you fast forward, we get to Instagram, right?
Right.
If y'all don't remember with Instagram, I don't know how young people, who are listening to our show, before you just get fucking posts that was from 300 weeks ago, you would have to get posts in order. So whoever you followed, right?
Yeah.
Whatever they post in that order,
in that time frame,
in that time sequence, that's what you're going to see.
And then that's what they kept.
That's what it is. So if you posted at 9 a.m., whoever was active at 9 a.m. who liked or engaged with your post, that was it. It wasn't like, oh, the algorithm is going to recirculate this post to keep appearing at different times on different people's devices.
And this is, we talking about way before hashtags.
Yes, definitely. Way before hashtags.
Because you didn't have comments on Instagram yet. It was really just pictures and a like.
So it was just chronological feeds. This person posted at this time. This person posted at that time. That's why people used to be stressed out. Damn, I ain't getting no love. Delete. I'm going to post again at this time.
Right, when more people get on. Because it'll float around for a little, but then that will be it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so then
depending on how many people other people followed and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That algorithm was different. And then a few years later...
Yeah, what year would you say... I would say like 2017, 2018. Did they change it?
What, hashtags?
No, the algorithm where now it's more AI and machine driven, where it's now going to recirculate these content pieces.
Like I said, we was in college...
No, we was in high school. We was in high school and college when Instagram came out.
I'm answering your question as to when.
Oh, when it started to change.
And started to change.
Okay.
iPhone 4s were popping. We was in college. At least it had to be at least 2015. I think, like you was saying, when the algorithm, because that's when I started to notice you talking and it's popping up on your Instagram. You talking and the ad is popping up.
When did they start introducing the paid ads, the media buy? Because that's when it really started. Yeah,
that happened in college. That was 2015-ish. You know what I'm saying? It became such a thing that, they'll talk about it in the business classes, trying to teach us how to maximize on paying on the ads and advertising your business on Instagram, how it's such a big opportunity, this, that, and the third. Now, at the time...
That's when Facebook acquired Instagram. Yeah, because Facebook was the one that had the ads.
Payment stuff, right?
Yeah, so that's when whatever year Facebook acquired Instagram and everything was all connected, that's when the ads started to, appear on our feeds. And like Dutch said, now the algorithm has changed. It has to be tailored specifically to the end user.
Right, and it came, and it like even flyers, like the algorithm, the AI been reading everything. Like, when we used to make flyers for parties, they would tell us, this flyer is not going to do well because there's too much words on it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You got to dumb down your flyer. They were trying to literally desensitize or maybe help make us better at advertising, right? Depending on how you look at it.
Yeah.
In order to get something through the quote unquote algorithm. And if for those who don't remember, like I said, this is like 2015. I remember like all these things because we would make a flyer and they'll have all these words on it like, oh, struggle life and this person coming out and $15 for this and $20 for this and all this other stupid shit is all over the hood flyers, right?
Yeah.
And then the AI, if you want to pay for an ad, the algorithm will be like, this shit ain't going nowhere.
Too many words.
Too many words. Dumb it down. Come back. So we'll have to put just some simple shit. This party, this day, this time, address. That's it. You know what I mean? That would be the only type of thing that could go. And as I'm talking about it out loud, I'm like, damn, this shit really just been scanning our shits and analyzing our shits and doing all this data and research on us for really the longest. You know what I mean? It's really cringe.
Much longer than
we even think. We talking about some 2015 shit. This shit been going on since 19 something.
I bet you they got an algorithm that can connect when you first created any type of social media page, and like, this is the person that's connected to this. They got it all down, and we all have to enter our personal data, like our social security,
you gotta put your
and
first and last name, your birthday,
credit cards. All this stuff is tied to your banking websites. That's in the system. That's part of the algorithm. It's all connected.
Like I just said, every little thing.
Everything you interact with,
the moment you
engage, you like it, you comment. That's why even people try to be funny with their Netflix algorithm. You know how people are like, oh, if they give their code out or their password and they're logging out, they're like, damn, why am I getting this stupid ass shit, these damn movie, TV recommendations? Because somebody on your account is now looking at anime.
Right.
Shit.
And then people, that would be a thing, I've never complained, but I've definitely used some of my friends' passwords and stuff to their different, search things, and then they'll be like, oh, I get on my shit, I see got fucking Pokemon on my shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, I was watching the little, whatever they had on there. Like,
people are very particular about that. They like, you better use that guest shit.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
I don't want to see no recommendations. That's not tailored to me.
Right. And because of what you just said, with all that passion, that is why we're at. Because people are so selfish and egotistical. They want something about them so bad that we have openly spoken and loudly said that this is what we want. And now niggas is complaining. Yes, I want something that's tailored towards me. I don't want to see ass and titties on my timeline. I don't want to see nothing righteous. I don't want to see dogs and cats. I want to see strictly
cars.
Cars, right. I just want to see cars. I want to see nothing but luxurious cars, these type of cars. And you could tailor your algorithm to be like that. But every now and then, your algorithm is going to show you an ad for some jeans because they know you like to buy jeans. Every now and then, it's going to show you an ad for some food because they know you like Grubhub and DoorDash. It's going to show you deals going on in the area because the algorithm knows where you live. All right, I never changed my location on my social media. After staying in a new area for a long period of time, it realized that, we're going to show him the ads around this area in North Carolina. We're not going to show them ads in New York no more. You know what I mean? I wanted my shit to stay in New York because I want to keep up with my New York niggas. But no, we're going to show him shit around the area because they in this area now. Which could be good and bad at the same time, but it shows me how it doesn't even matter. When you guys, on your phone, when it says ask this app not to track, it's you don't have an option. You don't have an option. It says allow, ask the app not to track, don't show again. But it didn't say don't track. It says ask the app not to track, or you allow the app to track you. Don't ask this question again. But when you click ask the app not to track, it does not mean it won't. No one's ever questioned that. I always question that, like, why does it say ask? Why are we quote unquote asking
it just say,
for you not to fucking follow my information?
It should just say do not track. It doesn't say that.
It doesn't say do not track.
It says ask the app. So
not to track.
That app can essentially say, I'm not following.
I'm going to follow this nigga shit and just keep it on the low.
Exactly.
And that's what they do.
So let's get to the algo, the demon. Okay. All right, because social media programming.
Have I overshot too much?
No. This is good. The social media programming Social media has replaced traditional media. Of course, we still get ads on our TVs, like Dutch says. But what is it now? It's the streaming apps that are receiving most of the ads. Cable is dead. I'm sure there's niggas grandmas and grandpas. Certain people still got cable that like they cable. But really, cable is dead. Most people have a few streaming apps. And then when you really think about it, you be like, damn. Because when you add up all them damn streaming apps, it's about to be damn near the cable bill. And that's how they got you. They was like, okay, these niggas want to opt out of cable and they just want to stick to Netflix. Well, we're going to split up this damn movies and these TV shows to these different platforms. They're going to have to opt in if they want to, see certain things. But anyways, going back.
Because niggas act like shit ain't free, but okay.
What?
Man,
what's free?
For those who know, you know. But there's TV websites and all kind of back shit that you really want to see some shit, you can find it on the internet.
Okay, we're talking about the average fucking regular person.
I just want to say, but you really want to see some shit that you gotta see, you can find it.
Okay, either way, we already know that the elite uses the media to control. So, of course, back in the day with the traditional media, we had the TV, the newspapers, the magazines, the radio, right? And it's still frequencies of control. But now social media is really replacing the traditional media. Like, most people might not even watch TV shows anymore. But what they'll do, they'll watch Twitch. They'll watch a streamer, right? They'll watch YouTube. They'll have a whole bunch of YouTube channels that they're subscribed to, and that's their entertainment for the day. So, of course, the elite has to infiltrate the minds of the sheeple, right? Their cattle that they're leading to slaughter in the end. And so the social media algorithm, right, is used to brainwash, manipulate, and control you. So I have a few different points to this, and me and Dutch will give examples of each, right, Dutch? Mm-hmm. So to this point of the social media controlling, brainwashing, manipulating people, one example of this is fear-mongering and propaganda, of course, right? So they want to send out a message that may put you in fear, or it could be the different ad appeals. I don't know, lust. It could be sex appeal. It could be something humorous, something that will end up getting you to commit a physical action. And usually that physical action is, like Dutch always likes to say, it's to like you're going to purchase a product or a service. Right, Dutch? That's one example of it. Some type of propaganda to get you to commit an action. Do you have another example? Because I have another one, but I'm going to give you a chance to give an example.
Well, a product that made me commit it.
No, just like an example of propaganda, that social media algorithm will push certain propaganda, whether it's the advertisements from these different companies or brands, or whether it's the news outlets it's something that's going to get the human population to react a certain type of way or to commit an action.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you said, do I have an example?
Yes.
So I remember, I think I told you guys about my police brutality situations, right? So I remember for a period in time, Facebook will show me, it'll be early in the morning too, only in the wee hours in the morning, like maybe like between 4 and 7. Facebook will show me a specific guy's like videos, and it's like this lawyer guy. He used to do like what's that white guy name that did the shit with Kanye? That sat down with him. He had like the news channel looking shit. Everybody was like Alex Jones. He does like an Alex Jones situation, but it's this black lawyer guy. He kind of looked like Cleveland from Family Guy, but a little skinnier.
Okay.
In with a Steve Harvey afro. I can't think of his nigga name. But he's a really, like, I like the way he talked. But anyway, he does these breakdowns of police body cam footage of, police brutality amongst black people or all kind of shit, right? And for a long time, Facebook was showing me these type of videos, like I said, between those wee hours of the morning for like months. I haven't seen them just in a minute. I used to like watching them because I used to like to understand how to get out of different scenarios or how these type of scenarios are outplayed in court or whatever, because he'll wait like a year till all the shit is settled out so he can talk about, because this happened, this person went to court and they in court for like $100,000 or $200,000, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that they kept showing me that, And I feel like because Facebook probably knew I had situations with the police and whatever, it was showing me these type of videos. It wasn't a page that I followed. It was just some shit that would pop up in the algorithm on some random shit. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think. That was just one thing. Go ahead. What you about to say?
I was going to say, well, I was really asking like for an example that would get you to do something. So, I mean, but that's like more in the social media rage bait. I get to that.
Yeah, I got. Would you say get you to get something like purchase or get you to
for example,
react?
Yeah, like react. Okay, for example, another example I have is the whole pandemic. They was pushing out all of this propaganda and the fear mongering to get people to take the jab. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or like an advertisement you keep seeing. Of course, the end goal is the CTA, the call to action.
We seen
to get
full
you
blown
to do that.
billboards.
But I'm saying like that's what I'm talking about as far as that's one example of how the elite is using social media and the algorithm to control the masses of the minds, the people in the minds. Another way is, like what Dutch just gave an example, is getting curated content. Like you'll be in a specific sector, a specific algorithm where you're getting curated content, right? To brainwash you into believing that it will represent a population or a community of people, right? Mm-hmm. And it could even lead into like the confirmation bias, where it's like you're just seeing stuff that you're like, oh yeah, see, like, well, let me give an example. White people. The white people who say that, black people are fucking animals. They're violent.
They will get an algorithm but they will get
full of
things on their algorithm that's tailored towards black people acting rowdy.
They'll get a whole bunch of world star fucking videos.
Yeah,
just think of that. They're just getting nothing but world star fucking videos.
Because they just get a turn on going on social media and seeing that type of antics from black people.
So because of this, they're like, see, confirmation bias. See, this is what I think of these motherfuckers.
Right.
And this is all I fucking see. That's because all you do is like, comment, and engage. It's engagement with that particular post and that style of content.
Right.
So now the algorithm's like, oh, okay, every time when we see these type of people in this video, it's triggering this person, it's giving them the interactions, the engagement is high. We're going to constantly feed that. I find it interesting too when it comes to the Charlie Kirk situation, how a lot of white people are like, what is this racism shit that you guys are speaking of? Yada, yada, yada. And these could be people who are not really listening to or following Charlie Kirk and it's, you know, on all his content and in its entirety, right? I think it's more so people who just might have caught clips here and there. So maybe they might have saw Charlie clips talk about, I don't know, the LGBTQ community, or he might have talked about how he was against college and how college is a ploy. So for their understanding, right, Dutch, they never seen this shit. I mean, they didn't look all his content through, but they're like, I've never seen this shit. Maybe the algorithm legit is not showing them those type of videos where he's disparaging black people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So now in their head, they're thinking, I've never seen this, even though you could just do a click of the finger and research this shit for yourself. But that's just like another example of it, you know? And then we have to talk about the social media influencers, right? Mm-hmm. Because the influencers are now the new Illuminati puppets. Right? Mm-hmm. So instead of like back in the day, and YouTube's algorithm back in the day was just full blown Illuminati conspiracy theories, right? Mm-hmm. And it will be all about these different celebrities and all the Masonic symbolism. Now we could tie that and attribute that shit to these influencers, like niggas like Kai Cenat and Drewski. You know what I'm saying, Dutch? Mm-hmm. Or I Show Speed. I'm naming the black ones because, listen, I'm just invested in the black community. I don't be paying attention to all these damn different... Or Mr. Beast. There we go. We'll even it out. Mr. Beast. All of these different people are puppets. They are the new quote-unquote Illuminati puppets, right? Mm-hmm. Because all of the children, they don't give a fuck about like TV shows or sitcoms and things like that. What do they care about? What is Kai Cenat doing today? Which new celebrity did he bring on his streaming platform, right? Mm-hmm. That's what they're doing. So they're using the new streamers, the influencers. What are they always doing? trying to sell you a product. It's all about brainwash, manipulation, and control. That's what it really comes down to. All right.
BMC.
Brainwash, manipulation, and control. The streaming shit and the influencer shit to me is very cringy. I know that they're all tools that Satan is using, right, Dutch? But for some reason, it really kind of blows mine when these influencers think that they are on the same talent level, I'll say. Right?
These niggas have no talent. They
as
just sit in front of a fucking
OG celebrities that Satan used to control people.
There's no talent within streaming.
I just don't feel like there is. I don't feel like there's talent in the influencer stuff.
It's a popularity contest.
And they control
and
the algorithm.
The only talented streamer, quote unquote, is that Speed nigga. Because he actually is very athletic. The shit that he's doing.
I'll say that, but
if it's not being like staged and shit like that, but he's actually like doing like all these other niggas is just standing there.
I just feel like everybody's a dime a dozen. I'm not trying to be funny. Like, okay, you have a comedian, you got like 20 other. Now, comedians actually, I'm not gonna shit on the comedian influencers. I don't know, because they have a talent. If you can make people laugh and they can make skits, I'm not gonna shit on them. But I'm talking about like what Kai does. Oh, I'm just gonna turn on the fucking camera. I'm gonna talk shit and scream at a damn thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or you have all these different people who are doing hair. When you have actual people in the industry who's been doing hair for 30 plus years, they just don't have social media and they are accredited in the industry.
And that's why all this superficial social media is like social media. That's why like the Trump shit was like so like historical, and I'm mad that it didn't happen.
What are you talking about?
Banning TikTok because
I would have loved that.
Like. Because all of it
would have hurt business, I would have loved that.
But fuck it though, because people keep making this post that goes around every couple of months. Social media needs to just shut down for like the internet needs to just drop for like a year so people could snap back to reality. And I'm like, y'all joke and say that until it happened for like a week.
All those people are going to lose their mind. They might try to jump off buildings and shit. All these damn influencers.
And I want it to happen.
You said you want it to happen.
I want the internet. I want the whole, not the grid like power.
The grid is eventually going to shut down.
Not the power grid, but the internet grid just to collapse. Like I want that shit just to drop. The only thing that I don't want TV to work like that. I want to be like, yo, niggas can't even watch TV. You can't do no computer. Niggas can't really use. The most you can do is call people. That's all you guys are SOS type shit. You could call niggas, but there's no Wi-Fi. Like the phone went back to just calling. Mm-hmm. Maybe text.
So if you ain't paying no phone bill and you just relying on Wi-Fi calls, you're shit out of luck.
That's the only thing that will go through is calls and texts, and that's it. There's no going on Instagram. Nothing's loading. Facebook. Nothing's loading. None of the shit is loading. Your work ain't loading. You can't go to work if y'all gotta do shit by hand. The world needs to go snap back into that real quick. GPS don't work either.
Now you really gotta figure it out.
You gotta go back to a map. I think if the world went back to a full reset like that, things would change with reality for a lot of people. I think people will snap back a little bit. I think they need to activate.
You think people need to be humbled?
Yes.
I think so too.
I feel like the whole world needs to be humbled.
Because they think that a number or follow, and mind you, with the algorithm, they control who is the star. They can create a star overnight. That's why Satan likes this new control, because with the OG celebrities, they had to do so much investments to get that person out there. But it usually came along with a talent, whether it was an actor, actress, singer, football player, basketball player, right? Now, we just have this dumbass idiot that's just turning on his fucking camera, and we'll have the algorithm, boom. We'll blow this person up overnight. It's literally just like that. It's so much easier now for even Satan to get people to sell out and sell their souls to him for the fortune and fame, because now it's just like, all we gotta do is just code the algorithm. You know what I'm saying, Dutch? Where this person's content will appear on everybody's feed. And then we'll have bots that are engaging with this content, making it seem like it's the best content in the world. And what are people? They're followers. So they're like, oh shit, this post I'm seeing has 20,000 likes and all these positive comments. What is this person about? Let me check into this person. That's what people do. You know what I'm saying? Because people can have really good content, right, Dutch? But because their content, say they might have 100 views, right? But their content is immaculate. They have good information, good things like that, right? But because they don't see the engagement there, they're like, that shit is whack. But then they can get something that's like stupid. But because the engagement is there, they're gonna chime in. You get what I'm trying to say, Dutch?
You don't gotta. You know, I get what you're trying to say. That's the people that get you. This is everything you're saying is in the Social Dilemma movie.
Yeah, we've talked about
that.
For
those who've never seen a Social Dilemma, it's in the Social Dilemma movie. They are literally just fucking with your emotions. You know, that's what they do it for.
I'm not just talking about the emotions. I'm talking about that people won't even engage with good content because they don't see the numbers. Some people,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so imagine and I'm just thinking deeper into the person who's making this amazing content, and now they're thinking, well, I gotta go be a dumbass in order to get the clout because the amazing shit that I do, no one's engaging with, and I feel like I'm not shit, and Jobs is not trying to hire me, and then now there's this false sense of, you know, like I know I'm really good at this, but these jobs is like, well, you don't got the following that we're looking for, so we're not working with you, even though you make great content. You know what I mean?
A lot of celebrities were even saying that. That's why a lot of them turned to YouTube and podcasting and things like that, because they were saying that all of their hard work that they did, that it doesn't even translate now because they don't have a social media following.
And that's fucked up.
So you'll have like actors.
But that's why you gotta be... See, I know our episode is about the algorithm, but that's why you have to be lit in real life. And I took that phrase like real serious for a while. Like, I'm lit in real life, because I had a dude tell me one time, oh, you know, how am I supposed to know that you're going to have an X amount of people at your event when you post something that's only doing like 300 views or whatever? This is when views first started popping on Instagram. And I'm like, views? The fuck?
Nigga, if you go to the actual fucking event, you're gonna see that all the whatever.
And then when they came to the event, they're like, "Oh shit!" And that's why I'm like, you got to be lit in real life. Instagram and social media, it could never tell. At least for me personally, it could never tell my story. You know what I'm saying? I don't got the footage. It could never tell the story. So
because even a lot of the shit that we was doing back then, when all this shit was new, niggas didn't even capture that, because if niggas captured it, it would have put in a different realm today.
Right.
But yeah, so it's just like, it's funny how people take these numbers and they look at it and they think that it's real life and that it's translating. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna humble a lot of you motherfuckers. Now, somebody like a Kai Cenat, I'm sure that whatever he might promote actually will get you some sales and some traffic, right?
For sure.
But the average regular degular bitch or nigga, right? I'm gonna just say that has maybe like 50,000, I don't know, followers, something like that. Mm-hmm. Y'all niggas really don't translate. Y'all really don't convert. And I'm being honest. A lot of people they think they convert, and you really fucking don't convert. That's all I'm going to say. I'm in marketing. I know. Okay? A lot of the times, brands will just pay off of just awareness and just for some type of like customer testimonial or like some backing proof. You get what I'm saying, Dutch? So when people research a product, they see that there's people that have interacted with it. But actually, people who actually translate that shit to profitable sales, no. Because you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then these people think that they should be charging. I've seen all kinds of rates, guys. All right? I've worked with different agencies. I know what some of these fucking A-listers would take for an Instagram post. Okay?
What Cameron said, $1,200.
Stop. I know what some of these people would take for an Instagram post. So I've seen girls who only have, I don't know, let's just say 250,000 fucking followers on TikTok. These bitches think they're supposed to be getting the same fucking rate as an A-list fucking celebrity. No,
because
you're fucking not.
Because they got a bunch of thirsty ass niggas that follow
absolutely
them.
Not. Or women, it doesn't matter. It could be bots. Beauty. I don't know. Like you said, and some bots. They control the fucking algorithm. Some bots,
and they think that.
And they think there's some. No, I'm sorry, and I know, and I'm not hyping up these evil celebrities, but we all know there's a fucking difference. Like, come on now, we all know there is a difference between a Denzel Washington, right, Dutch, and a fucking how I seen that. It just is what it is. We know that. They all are working for the same people, right? Mm-hmm. But we know there's a fucking difference. So, anyways, let me get off of that. I just wanted to say that. But social media and the algorithm, going back to how they curate these sections, right, for you to stay hyper focused on, it will start to create like rage bait content. You know, like the term rage bait content. So, like, I have some examples. That's how I know this should be all cap, and they just want people to get upset. They and this is all energy harvesting. That's the whole purpose of demons anyway. We're gonna get to that. The algo, the demon, the energy harvesting. So I saw a video, y'all probably seen it too, of Carnival Cruise, right, Dutch? And I don't know if people were doing the Cupid Shuffle or what. It was like a sea of black people. Now, for me, I was just like, that's a lot of people. Not because it was black people, right, Dutch? Mm-hmm. But I'm just like, it's a lot of people all crammed up together on this damn cruise. But they was having a good time. They was dancing. Nothing was going on. Niggas wasn't fighting. It wasn't no ghetto shit. Niggas is literally just dancing on a fucking cruise, having a good time, right? For some odd reason, the comment section, what I saw was nothing but white racist people making disparaging or derogatory comments about it. They're like, they couldn't pay me to take fucking Carnival Cruise. They're like, oh, this is the C. This is the first C where they take EBT cards. Or stupid. What the fuck else was they saying on there? Oh, they said this is the first damn cruise that got pulled over for expired tags. Like, they was saying. They was saying all kind of crazy shit. And it was like comment after comment after comment. And I'm like, that's intentional. The algorithm is showing me this intentionally.
Right.
And I don't even see.
It's putting those comments.
And that's what I'm saying. It goes down to the comment section, guys. The algorithm is controlling the comment section too. It is. It's that deep.
And for those, I mean, I don't know if some people peep it. I don't think people even peeping what's going on, to be real with you.
They don't, because they think it's real. That's the whole point of the control.
I really think people are taking their time. People be going this internet trolling hard.
And some of it be bots, and most of the time it be bots.
And I want y'all to know, people do be trolling hard.
They do troll, but now it's the bots. And here's another example, right, Dutch?
The bots are trolling harder.
I mentioned this on a past show. I think there was a black pilot, right?
Yeah.
He was just in the plane seat. He was dapper in his little shit. He had locks. He had some grills in his mouth. He was kind of like a hood nigga, but he had his license. And the comment section, same shit again. It was damn near like the Charlie Kirk talking points. I would never fucking fly with this. Oh my gosh, if I seen this fucking pilot, I will fucking get off the plane. All this shit. I'm like, this is crazy. Intentionally showing me these comments why I don't never fucking engage. I am not the type of person to do that. I scroll. I think in my head, I've always been like that. Y'all could go to our social media shows, okay? We have an entire series called The Illusion of Social Media. You will never find me say that I am a commenter. I am not. I will just read. I will see the shit. If I don't like it, I don't engage.
I'm a commenter.
He's opposite of me. I am not.
I'm trolling the shot.
He's a troll, and he will comment. And
I'll voice my opinion.
He surely will. I am not that kind of person. I just keep it pushing. So for them to even show the comment section is like, damn, they're like, what y'all trying to get out of me? Because I ain't gonna comment. You know what I'm saying? So I find it even interesting that I don't even have to engage with this shit, and the algorithm is trying to trigger me into show me certain things, right? Mm-hmm. And then it could be even amongst our own people. That's why they keep forcing this diaspora war. Shit, this is old. This is an old post too. It was somebody who was Caribbean. They was cooking some type of fish meal, right? Mm-hmm. And it was like the whole fish where you see like the head and stuff or whatever. Mm-hmm. And the comment section was full of all of these non-black American people talking shit about soul food, talking shit about us, complaining about their food. And I'm like, I'm scrolling and even other people that was like, where the fuck are y'all getting these comments from? That y'all are trying to attack us. Ain't nobody even on this post said shit about this food. So you see that? Yep. So I don't even know if they're even doing that, Dutch, where they'll have like a comment. Say for instance, walk with me, guys. They have a post, right? That same post, right? A certain select group of people or end users, they're getting this comment section appearing to them. And then another group of people are getting this comment section appearing to them. It's that fucking deep. So the niggas is like, yo, what are they talking about? Why are y'all even, you know what I'm saying, coming at us or saying all this crazy shit? And it's because they seeing, because some bot said, oh, Caribbeans can't cook and this food is fucking disgusting. And they maybe they saw like 20 fucking, I don't know how many bots of that shit. And then all of a sudden now the Caribbean people are like, stupid shit, and everybody's engaging in it. And now it's just fueling it. And now you think that, oh, all this shit is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, then now you think all this shit is real. Or like you said, Dutch, your example of the police brutality thing, because you experienced that in real life, or, you know, that something was traumatic to you, they want to keep pushing that trauma towards you.
Right.
All right? So this all leads to energy harvesting. Demons survive off of energy harvesting. We have talked about Monsters, Inc. Okay? All these damn reptilians, these evil damn people, these lizard people, the demons, they survive off of what? Adrenochrome? Right?
The ones that have been looking so young for so long.
What are they doing? They're scaring children, and they're drinking their blood, and they're killing them in vicious ways. That's the demonic shit. All right? So this is another form of it. They're like, oh, we can get you riled up. We're going to send bots on your comment section just saying all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's trolls, and it's very easy. We got people sitting here and commenting under our fucking posts that got fucking 3s and 6s in their fucking bio in a hidden way. Nigga, what the fuck? We see through this shit. It's very easy to spot bots, you know? And it's like you're sending a message to us, in a sense. Because what's the convenience of that? They already know that we're always on the number game pointing out the bullshit. So what's the convenience of that? You get what I'm saying, Dash? Like, no. So this is what they do. They're energetic parasites, okay? They have to survive off of leeching off of the life force of humans. They jump in and out. They have to. They want to influence you in all kinds of ways. It's just even down to, I've told y'all this before. You have people who are part of occult practices. The Luciferians, Satanist people that will say that, oh, the demons, some of them, they just want to taste like ice cream for the first time. Because y'all have them in the abyss all cut off, you know what I'm saying? So they'll try to influence the human source to fucking just get ice cream. Sometimes you just want an ice cream, you just craving ice cream out of nowhere. It could be a fucking demon. Ain't that crazy? It's crazy. True, though. It's true. Y'all thinking like, I'm just craving some fucking sweet potato pie. Nigga, is it you that really want the sweet potato pie? Now that I said that, some of y'all probably want some sweet potato pie right now. But you know what I'm saying, Dutch, where certain things come out of nowhere. Because even Josie in the Pussycat Doll movie showed you the MK Ultra mind control. How they, in the songs, in the backtracking, they would make niggas go to Levi and get Levi jeans. It's the same shit. It's all the same shit with the social media. All right? These demons, they're attracted to emotional trauma. That's why they're going to constantly show you trauma on your algorithm. They're attracted to...
They love you sad niggas. Oh,
yes. Man. They're attracted to spiritual awakenings. So even us people who are in the truth, right? They're going to try to show us shit to get us like all riled up and things like that. Keep us distracted. Exactly. Of course, sex or overexposure to that. Yeah. So if you have a fucking problem as a man or a woman with certain things, and you fucking fighting all this sexual demon hypersexual thoughts, they're gonna keep pushing bitches twerking and ass shaking in your damn
straight
algorithm.
Ass in your face every day, nigga.
What? And
I'm telling you, that's what they're gonna do.
Drug, alcohol abuse, whatever. All this shit.
They won't advertise a bottle to you all the time.
And then they'll call it technological parasites, like EMF overload. We're all in this fucking microwave anyway with all these damn 5G towers and all these devices. So we all got EMF overload. Right. So the demons, they really...
Keeping your headphones on all day long.
Yeah. And you know how many people are getting rid of those little stupid AirPods?
Oh, what I tell you...
And we can go all the way back to when Dutch broke this shit down.
I've been told niggas.
I forgot the show, but y'all can fucking find it. Cool. Where there's actually a TikTok video. You could go on TikTok and you could scroll, and because I did like a little audiogram where he literally was talking about what it does when you have those two AirPods in your head and what it's doing in between your brain. And now niggas all of a sudden they want to go back to the cord.
Hey, I've been told niggas. Did I not?
You did.
Did I not?
You did.
And I told niggas off of the fact that my ears are just bothering me. And I wasn't wearing AirPods. I was just wearing the string shits, but my ears are bothering me, and I'm like, so looking into it, and I'm like, oh, that's why it's a magnet. It makes sense. I just stopped fucking with it.
Well,
I stopped fucking with it, man. I'm telling y'all, man, pray for them little niggas that's wearing them AirPods in their fucking ear 24
and a lot of them do it just
7.
because it's the media control. They think it's fashionable.
They think it's cool.
See how the demons manipulate you? The algo, the demon, the algorithm. Anyways, I'm gonna land my plane. Mm-hmm. All right. At the end of the day, we talk about this so that you guys are aware that a lot of the times when you're scrolling and you're seeing certain things, a lot of the times it's not real.
You see a seafood boil, now you want to see
it's an algorithm. That shit is unclean. You shouldn't even be fucking eating that. I hate that you always use that shit as an example.
Because I'm never going to forget. I seen a bitch literally post, I just saw a fire seafood boil. Now I want a seafood boil.
Black people, stay away from that fucking...
Her algorithm showed her a seafood boil. I mean, hell.
All that shit.
I mean, that's what... See, we talk about an algorithm. That's what a commercial is, though.
Like, that's why I say it's all the new...
Yeah. This is the new version of what these things have always been. All right, see, before... commercials were just, it wasn't tailored to our audience. I mean, it was tailored to our audience, but it was for the masses. It wasn't tailored to a specific audience. So yeah, we have a Macy's commercial with white people in it. We don't give a fuck if black people in it or not, because at the end of the day, it's the year 2000.
It doesn't matter.
Macy's is Christmas time, and you're going to fucking Macy's.
The white majority. Yeah,
it didn't matter. Right. One of those is like, it just didn't matter.
Matter of fact, they would do it with the
Mariah
Carey real quick. Right. Baby dolls are white. It don't matter. Right. Or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like certain things just didn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
You know what I'm saying? During those time frames. Now it's Christmas time. I'm going to show a black family shopping at Macy's to the black people. I'm going to show the white family shopping at Macy's to the white people. I'm going to have the black people looking at Polo and Tommy. I'm going to have the white people looking at Louis and Gucci.
Even the Netflix thumbnails. I was telling Dutch, because it's like, I don't click on... They realize I click when I see black people.
They'll find the one black character
that's not even really in there.
The show and put that person as the face of the show to make her look at the show.
Yup, because I won't click. I don't watch all kinds of other nations' content. It's just that I like, certain things that are geared towards black people.
But you're saying that you're letting them know because this is how tailored this is. Even these games you be showing me. I get a lot of, guys, I'm a nerd. I like Pokemon shit, right? I get anything, any time of day, any little thing that has something to do with Pokemon, they're going to show a game that has Pokemon in it, a basketball that got a Pokemon on it, a t-shirt. I'm getting an ad for an Adidas Pokemon collab, the Gucci Pokemon collab. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I told you that one from fucking Febreze commercial fucked me up. Work from home, cleaning in between, crazy shit. Y'all know I'm a hyper cleaner. So I don't use Febreze.
They wouldn't show that kind of commercial to somebody who.
But I don't use Febreze like that.
No, I know, but it's not about the Febreze.
Yeah,
it's a. And you don't use Febreze like that.
It was just
about
that
you
messaging.
Working from home.
Yeah, it was the messaging.
They know that you work from home.
They know I work from home.
Here's a commercial
and they know that I clean
to grasp
a lot.
Somebody who works from home and they clean. Now how do we know that she clean? Because we see that she's always on Amazon or she's always at these stores buying cleaning products. And how did they know that? Because the same credit card that you use is connected to the apps.
And by the way, guys, I don't be having a whole bunch of chemicals. I used to be bad back in the day.
Don't try to justify.
I use vinegar. No, I got to. I use vinegar and Dawn dish soap. I'm being dead ass.
It didn't, because I said don't justify because it didn't matter.
And scrub daddies and scrub my meat.
It just didn't matter because at the end of the day, you're using a product that's in the cleaning category.
I know.
Right,
I know.
But I'm saying, I'm breaking that down, even dissecting it even more to people, for the people. Your card that's connected to the app, that's connected to your bill, that's connected to your bank account, that's connected to your social media, that's connected to you, right?
Your social security number.
They have the data, and they're selling the data to these companies so these companies can make things tailored towards everybody, towards you. And it's sick. It's really some sick ass shit.
It's the movie They Live. Okay, everybody know that's a classic. Put the glasses on, you see all the fucking ads spamming you. You see the evil, you see the damn demons in certain people. It's literally that. Okay, it's literally that.
Yeah, man.
But you don't have anything you wanted to close with, Dutch?
Closing with? Because this algorithm conversation is like, it's such a, like, it is a strong conversation to continue to die. It's like my brain is like still kind of going, just thinking about so much with it. You know,
we could do the algorithm too.
Nah, not even.
We could. Maybe we might. It depends on what might come out of this. I don't know.
Because, I was breaking down, like I said earlier, with the down to tracking your geographic location, it's sick, guys. I want us to be more careful for those with children. I want y'all to be extra precautious. I see parents precautious. I see parents are slowly getting their kids off the tube and outside. They're trying to limit internet time with the kids. Some, not all. A lot of you are still doomed to just throwing the tablets in front of your kids. And sad. I don't know how much warnings y'all need with that.
They're gonna continue to do it.
They're not gonna stop. They don't give a fuck. And AI
already got your baby. They got that baby down, and that's crazy.
I done warned all my people, so
they got the baby so good because we didn't even have it like that.
Right.
The AI is looking at your baby's face. They know how it reacts to certain things.
Yep.
They'll pop in certain things that might even be inappropriate.
They start off with the kids as what they about to do. We're not going to get into that. I guess that'll be a part 2. But as to land my plane, just be careful with the algorithm. Think about everything that the realist said in regards to what the algorithm actually means in Latin and other terms. You know what I'm saying? That's deep. Don't believe the cat. Question everything that you see. Don't fall for the okie doke. And remember, folks, when you get off of social media, none of that shit exists. None of that shit matters.
It's true.
Not saying that it didn't happen. Not saying that things you might see are not real events. You know what I'm saying? I see crazy shit that happens in New York on a day-to-day basis on social media. I think it's hilarious, but this is, to me, this is some New York shit. You know what I mean? This is shit you will see. There's some shit, right? But that's some shit you will see in New York. But I say all that to say, when you yourself take yourself away from it, does it matter? Does it affect you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you still go home to your family every day? Do you still go about your business? Do you still eat dinner? Do you still play with your kids? Do you still tend to things that you care about if it wasn't for social media? And the answer would be yes, you do tend to those things, and you will understand that none of that shit actually matters. So don't get your emotions involved and don't make it a big deal. There's people who be losing friendships and getting hurting people and having just fucked up emotions with people over some shit from social media.
Yeah, don't allow social media to dictate how you interact
with people. They doing that shit
real
purposely.
Life.
Right.
So even when it comes down to different races or nationalities, ethnic groups, genders, because the whole gender war too.
Except for you training niggas, you stay far away from me.
No, I'm saying
no. You monsters stay fuck away from
niggas. Let your interaction with somebody be your interaction just based off of how they treat you, versus you coming into a situation, even black people thinking that all white people think a certain type of way because they don't. You know what I'm saying?
They don't.
Let your interactions dictate how you I guess draw your conclusions about people.
Right.
Okay? Simple. But that's
except for them training niggas. You see a monster.
I'll be honest.
But anyway.
All right, anyways, peace out, Barakatha.
Barakatha.